Drawing the female figure in a gestural and expressive style using Photoshop offers artists a versatile and dynamic approach to capturing the essence of movement, emotion, and personality. With the powerful tools and capabilities of digital art software like Photoshop, artists can experiment with different brushes, textures, and effects to create captivating and evocative artworks that celebrate the beauty and grace of the female form. In this video, we will explore techniques and tips for drawing the female figure with a gestural and expressive style using Photoshop. Number 1. Setting the stage. Before diving into drawing the female figure, set the stage by creating a new canvas in Photoshop with the desired dimensions and resolution. Consider the mood and atmosphere you want to convey in your artwork, whether it's serene and contemplative or dynamic and energetic. Choose a background color or texture that complements the theme of your artwork and sets the tone for the overall composition. Number 2. Gesture drawing. Start by sketching the gesture of the female figure using a digital brush with a loose and expressive stroke. Focus on capturing the flow and rhythm of the pose, using quick, fluid lines to convey the movement and vitality. Don't worry about details at this stage. Instead, focus on establishing the overall gesture and proportions of the figure. Number 3. Blocking in shapes. Once you are satisfied with the gesture sketch, begin blocking in the basic shapes and forms of the female figure using a larger digital brush. Use simple geometric shapes such as circles, ovals, and rectangles to represent the head, torso, arms, and legs. Pay attention to the angles and proportions of the body, adjusting the size and placement of the shapes as needed to achieve a dynamic and expressive pose. Number 4. Adding volume and depth. Next, refine the shapes and forms of the female figure by adding volume and depth using digital painting techniques. Use a combination of light and shadow to create dimensionality and form, focusing on areas of highlights and shadows to emphasize the contours of the body. Experiment with different brush opacities and blending modes to achieve a painterly and textured effect that enhances the gestural quality of your artwork. Number 5. Emphasizing line and texture. To further enhance the gestural and expressive style of your artwork, experiment with line and texture using Photoshop brushes. Use varying brush sizes and pressure sensitivity to create dynamic and expressive lines that convey a movement and energy. Add texture and detail to the figure's skin, clothing, and hair using textured brushes or custom brush presets, focusing on creating visual interest and depth. Number 6. Exploring color and mood. Color plays a crucial role in setting the mood and atmosphere of your artwork. So experiment with different color palettes to evoke the desired emotional response. Use vibrant and bold colors to convey energy and vitality, or subtle and muted tones for a more contemplative mood. Experiment with color overlays, gradients, and adjustment layers to enhance the overall mood and atmosphere of your artwork. Number 7. Adding details and accents. Once you are satisfied with the overall composition and mood of your artwork, add details and accents to further refine the female figure. Pay attention to facial features, expressions, and gestures to convey emotion and personality. Add decorative elements or accessories to enhance the visual interest of the composition, being mindful not to overwhelm the gestural quality of the artwork. Number 8. Refining and polishing. Finally, take time to refine and polish your artwork by fine-tuning the details, adjusting the color and contrast, and adding any final touches. Zoom in to inspect the artwork at a closer level, making any necessary adjustments to ensure a cohesive and harmonious composition. Experiment with different filters and effects to add depth and atmosphere, but be careful not to overdo it. Remember that less is often more when it comes to creating gestural and expressive artworks. In conclusion, drawing the female figure with a gestural and expressive style in Photoshop offers artists a versatile and dynamic approach to capturing the beauty and grace of the female form. By focusing on gesture sketching, blocking in shapes, adding volume and depth, emphasizing line and texture, exploring color and mood, adding details and accents, and refining and polishing, artists can create captivating and evocative artworks that celebrate the dynamic energy and vitality of the female figure. So fire up Photoshop, unleash your creativity, and let your imagination soar as you embark on this artistic journey of expressive mastery.